journey back in 2012, breaking down the walls that hackers love to tell. Bird Sweet Pro is her weapon of choice in the world of security. She's the loudest voice. From SQL injections to escalating rights, she's teaching the art of cyber fights. OSCP in hand, leading the way. With auto recon, she saves the day. Penペットの女王、世界中の壁を壊す。知識の刃が勝利の道、未来を守るサイバーの道。Teaching the world, she's shaping the pros. Over 15,000 students in the flow. Streaming on Twitch, on YouTube she leads, with CTS skills and cybersecurity needs. Her cheat sheets are gold, her guides are pure light, helping OSCP chasers day and night. DEFCON and beyond, she's a mentor, a star, giving back to the community, raising the bar. And that's the son of Joe, Tiberius. 知識の雷で撃つ攻撃の後の森の盾、タイベリアスと行こう未来の果て。Privilege, escalation, Linux and Windows. She cracks the code wherever it goes. With passion and drive, she's breaking the mold, teaching the masses, making them bold. From tools to tactics, she's always ahead. A legend in cyberspace, enough said. 伝説との女王タイベリアス、世界中の壁を壊す。知識の刃で勝利の道、未来を守るサイバーの道。Tiberius, the mistress of the cyber game, breaking through firewalls, earning her fame with a heart for the learners, skills to amaze. She's guiding the future through the once wild maze. And that's the thought of Joe.
All right. We're here now. Well, welcome. Welcome to my anime girl era. All right, hang on. I actually have some anime music. Is that good? There we go. All right. Yes, I'm wearing this, hang on. You can't really see very Hot Girls Writing Python tank top. Very cool. I got the anime ears. I got the epic anime girl background. Was I adopted by a furry? No. Look, dude, have you not been on Twitter? I've been an anime girl for like over a month now. All right. Anyway, how's everybody? This is going to be a short-ish stream, like maybe 1 to 2 hours. Just because I still have some work. You have pants on? You will never know. You do not know what's below my waist. I understand less and less every time I open this stream. Excellent. That's how we know it's all working. Anywho. How's everybody? Please have pants on? You never know. The latecomers who missed the anime girl intro, yeah, you missed out. We may play it again at some point. It had dances and everything. So yeah, wife beater Tibbs. This is a tank top. Let's be clear. This is definitely girls' clothing. I'm trying to find it on the hack.xsx site. XSS. Here it is. All right, hang on. Just to know the commitment, right, that we're in here. This is what I have on right now. It is not a wife beater. It is clearly a women's racerback tank. Okay? Just so we're absolutely clear. Okay? This is mostly just to mess with. I mean, I requested this because they originally advertised. What was it? They advertised this one, yeah. They advertised the hottest girls writing Rust t-shirt on Twitter, and I said on Twitter, "Hey, can we have one for Python?" And they were like, "Sure," and they came up with this. Is the Python? Oh my god! Oh my god! Hang on. We need that. Let's tweet. Let's tweet at hack.xxx. All right, hang on. I gotta do this now. God damn it. I'm gonna say this is great, but can we also have Python question mark? I may or may not have stolen this idea from DJ Chateau. DJ underscore Chateau? God, the fucking search on this site is shit. What's your Twitch, Twitter handle? I swear it's DJ something. Can't find DJ Chateau on Twitter. It's probably the stupid search. I bet I could find it if I like. Oh, it's just DJ Chateau, all one word. That might be why. I actually had to go to Google to get that. There we go. I follow you. It didn't come up. All right, tweeted. There we go. Excellent. All right. Yeah, thong with exactly the thong with the Python logo. Yeah, exactly. Perfect. So yes, couple of cancers tell he would fit straight back in the UK. Well, I hope not. How is volume of everything, by the way? Mic volume good? Everything good? Oh, I forgot I have the Streamlabs. Remember to clip moments from the stream. No, don't clip anything. Don't leave evidence that this stream exists. All right, anyway. Let's start off with the marble race, as we always do. I should probably actually switch to marbles. There we go. Perfect. We'll do community map. Random. Sure, why not? This is not a giveaway. Started an OnlyFans for me? Appreciate it. I'm getting messages on stuff. Anyway, exclamation point play in chat. You want to play? Unfortunately, only Twitch chat. Okay, I'm just getting messages from a friend. It's okay. We can ignore the friend for now. Exclamation point play in Twitch chat. You got 6 seconds. Starting now. The world record is 2 minutes 22. If you beat the world record, it's an instant giveaway. If I win, if one of my mods wins, I don't think we have any of my mods. Is Virtual Attack one of my mods? I can't remember. I honestly can't remember who I've made a mod. Yeah, sorry, Sia. Sorry, Safe. This is unfortunately a Twitch only game. Most of my viewers come from Twitch. There's just no way of there are no games that just support multi-platform streaming. It's really annoying, to be honest. I wish more did. I guess the whole point is like someone could create 2 accounts, and then it's slightly easier. But I mean, if you guys know of any, let me know, because I would love to do I would love to have the YouTube peeps involved in this. Anyway. Do we have we do have a hole. Here's the hole. So who's going to be the first to find the hole, chat? Oh my god, came up with the idea of the python, and now he's in the lead. Ready to go. Of course he is. I'm just right behind him. Oh, epic snowman skip. What a great little skip there. One time we're not doing a giveaway. Hey, if you beat the world record. Oh, but Taz and Hexit have overtaken you. However, oh, there you go. You're all in the same bucket. Now it's basically anyone's race right now. All 5 of you. Who entered you? You must have entered yourself. What are you talking about? Hackthebox has an affiliate thing? What do you mean affiliate? I know they've had a kind of a sponsor system for a while. I've already done that. I actually earned some money from them on account of the fact that I was apparently the only person to be involved. So that was kind of fun. It was a few months. I guess I can talk about it because it was a few months ago now. But they basically did a thing where they were like, I think it was for the CTF, their Apocalypse CTF, and they were like, if you're a creator and you like get 1,000 clicks on this link, on your like affiliate link, it just clicks. It wasn't like you had to have people sign up. But if you get 1,000 clicks, then you qualify, and the person with the most clicks registered will get paid. Well done, Taz. And I'm pretty sure I was the only person doing it. So I won by default. Which, hey, I'll take it, man. The world record! Absolute Chad. Alright, Taz, you have basically beaten the world record on this map, which means I need to open my Excel spreadsheet. And you need to tell me which... Do you want a 1-month voucher in Hack the Box, Try Hack Me, or Pentester Labs? Yes, that's right, even though this was not a giveaway. Any kind of beating a record instantly changes that. That's why it's so fun. That's why you should still play, even if it's not a giveaway. See, only 11 of you freaking signed up. Could have been any... Well, it couldn't have been me. Could have been any of the 10 of you who signed up. Hack the Box. Good choice. All right. I am going to make sure I send it to your correct username. And copy that. Whisper. I'm going to whisper it to you right now, my friend. This is a Hack the Box 1-month voucher. Whispered directly to you. Well done. Congratulations. In fact, quite hilariously, the top 2 both broke the world record. DJ Chateau, you were so close. You're about a second and a bit behind. Hello, Bonzo. We are doing anime girl stuff. As you can see. Who wants me to play the intro again? Because there are some people who were late. There were some very late people to my stream. Shame on you. Shall we play it again? It's only like 2 minutes. Alright, we're going to play it again. I need to pause this, which is... it said it was anime music. I feel like this is not anime music, but okay, whatever. Alright. I can go make coffee. You don't want to listen to it again? Wow. Okay. Here we go. It was actually quite good. It was, yeah.
She started the journey back in 2012, breaking down the walls that hackers love to tell. Burnt Sweet Pro is her weapon of choice in the world of security. She's the loudest voice. From SQL injections to escalating rights, she's teaching the art of cyber fights. OSCP in hand, leading the way. With auto recon, she saves the day. Pen pestoの女王、世界中の壁を壊す。知識の刃が勝利の道、未来を守るサイバーの道。Teaching the world, she's shaping the pros. Over 15,000 students in the flow. Streaming on Twitch, on YouTube she leads with CTS skills and cybersecurity needs. Her cheat sheets are gold, her guides are pure light, helping OSCP chasers day and night. DEFCON and beyond, she's a mentor, a star, giving back to the community, raising the bar. And that's the son of Joe Tiberius. 知識の雷で撃つ攻撃の後の脳にの盾タイベリアスという未来の果て Privilege, escalation, Linux and Windows. She cracks the code wherever it goes. With passion and drive, she's breaking the mold, teaching the masses, making them bold. From tools to tactics, she's always ahead. A legend in cyberspace, enough said. Then there's a Tomato, Tiberius. 世界中の壁を壊す。知識の刃で勝利の道、未来を守るサイバーの道。Tiberius, the mistress of the cyber game, breaking through firewalls, earning her fame with a heart for the learners, skills to amaze. She's guiding the future through the web's wild maze. And that's a Toronto.
There you go. See? Amazing. More Eurobeat. I mean, I asked Suno to do anime. And I don't know. Sounds a little like anime to me. Suno never gets it perfect, I feel. Alright, let's sure. Oh, why is I don't there. Right, we're trying some more anime music now. Exactly. The Python shirt is on. We're I don't know what we're gonna do. This is a random stream, like I said. I don't have too long. I have to get back to work. But let's give me some ideas, chat. What are we gonna do? Web app stuff, presumably. When will your anime era end? Who knows? I'm enjoying it. Why would you ask that question? That's a stupid question. What day is it again? Hang on.
Every single day is Web App Wednesday because all I ever do is web apps.
We know exactly what day it is. Thankfully, Al teaches us. Name 5 anime girls? I can't. I don't. I'm in my anime girl era, okay? Nobody else's. All right. What's Let's look at what the... Has the Academy got anything new? We're not doing this. Oh, it's got some... What about cash deception attacks now? Found a hacking hub room with a few labs on it. Anime Me? What's Anime Me? Where? So which one? We did Message Box the other day. That was actually quite... Other than the kind of annoying start, that was actually quite good. We've done this one, I believe. Oh, I'm not logged in. God damn it. Alright, hang on. Let me log in. Narmsec training. Okay, we'll try this. Are we supposed to be able to access this? I guess it's this one. I mean, sure, why don't we just... Alright, I mean, let's just get going, I guess. Let's see what we got here. Alright, so the dub. That doesn't work. That's great. Oh, it's because it's HTTP. Oh wait, that's just this site? Okay, that makes sense. God, it's going to be really annoying if it's trying to do HTTPS all the time. Okay, so we got XSS. Right, so what we do is we enter hello, Astuf. We note that Astuf is right there. It's basically being reflected. We could also go to here, right click this post request, send it to repeater. Astuf is right there. If we send it, oh look, it's reflected. XSS for sure. Never for sure. Mostly because it's named XSS, but this could be secure. There are secure ways of doing this. Don't say secure. Don't say for sure. The easiest way to do it is this though, and put it in raw mode. And you'll note, oh my god, we've injected a tag. So how this works is we go back here, and we can just use... So the reason I use the S tag, this basically stands for strike through. It's really visual, right? Like, this is kind of obvious. But now we can do... Wait, what? Why did that go to... Now we can actually just inject like a script or something. We can just do alert.document.domain. If you don't know why, you never use this. Don't use this. Really good article by Live Overflow. This one, he has an actual article which is... Oh wait, was that it? Yeah, sorry. For some reason I thought this was the video. Because using alert 1 doesn't actually tell you where the payload is executed. So basically this is because the blogger, like so blogger.com, there is an XSS vulnerability when you like do this crap. But the problem is it's not actually executed on blogger.com. So it's actually executed on a completely static site, which I believe is, yes, it's a sandbox domain. So it's actually executed on whatever the user subdomain.blogspot.com is, and it cannot execute on blogger.com. So a lot of people would report this, and Google would be like, nope, that's not vulnerable. And they were correct. Because the point was, people are supposed to be able to submit HTML content sometimes. Is there a themed weekday for people who don't understand what's happening? Honestly, Cyber Mentoring Monday is the more beginner stuff. Though, if I'm saying stuff and you don't understand, just say something in chat. Ask me questions. I respond to chat. I'm looking at chat right now. Luckily on my teleprompter. But I'll always answer questions. If you're talking about you don't understand what's happening with the ears, and that's just unexplainable. All right. But if it's something to do with, you know, web app stuff, definitely ask a question. Where else am I live? I'm live on YouTube and Twitter. So if you're on Twitch, you can't see what Zafe said. But if you look above my head right now, you should be able to see everybody. I'm not live on LinkedIn. I figured LinkedIn is not ready for the anime stuff.
Our friend Netcat. Hello, I'm Netcat. I'm definitely a cat. I got big ears. I could listen to that data. I'll listen
okay, so
for
there you go.
it.
Anaket, right? Anaket.
40.
This guy is on YouTube right now. But you can see his comments or her comments, whoever. You can see their comments. All right, so that's why you don't use Alert 1, because Alert 1 doesn't actually tell you where it's being executed. If it's obvious where it's being executed, then that's great, right? You can totally use it, but it's just honestly just nicer sometimes to be able to put document.domain, and then you'll see it'll actually alert you. This is where the JavaScript code actually got executed from. And if it's the same as the site that you're on, if it's the same as an in-scope domain, then that's great. You've got XSS. All right. We'll leave that open in case there's any questions. But yeah, if you have any questions about what we're doing, let me know. So again, we'll use the trick. We'll zoom in. Okay. So here, if we view page source, we are in this input attribute. Okay? So previously, we would be just echoed directly into the HTML of the page. Now we're kind of being echoed into this attribute. So if we try the same attack now, right? So if we try and do script alert document.domain, I might just copy that. Oh no! Not good. But luckily, we view the page source, we can see, okay, well, we're here. So we're surrounded by these double quotes. So what happens if we just, you know, put a double quote? So we'll just put a double quote and see what happens. Okay, view page source. Ooh. Now there's 3 of these double quotes. So that means we can break out of an attribute. We might not be able to break out of the tag. All right. we can definitely break out of the attribute. So let's see if we can break out of the tag, and what you do here is you just do this. And then put like something like put a searchable term that's probably not going to be on the page. Astuf is usually not anywhere on the page. Oh, look! Now we're outside of this input box. We go view page source. You can see, and this is the nice thing about viewing page source as well, as it highlights everything. You can see anything with a tag is blue. Attributes are a lighter blue in this variant. Strings within an attribute are orange. But we've got this white text, so it's like most of our the first bit of our input is blue. Should we take notes? This is recorded, so you can always go back and watch it later. It's always on YouTube. Yeah, so now we're in the body of the page, right? So if we go back, we can just replace Astuf with this, and oh look, boom, XSS. Now I'm going to probably preempt the third one, but let's just discuss what happens if we can't get out of the tag. Let's say that for whatever reason we can't escape the tag, so we can't inject raw tags anywhere. We're basically, what we're saying is we can only inject here, right? So we can't get out of, we can get out of the quote, but we cannot get out of this input tag. So what do we do now? An event handler, exactly. Event handlers are really useful. In JavaScript, all event handlers begin with the same two characters, on. So for example, on mouse over, guess what that does? And then we can just put something like this. We can put, I don't know, alert document.domain. Now, thankfully, we don't actually have to end the quote. And the reason is, we already know there's going to be an end quote here because it's the one we've injected into. So if we do this, nothing happens, but, ooh, if I move my mouse over, would onload work? I don't believe so. We can try it there, and then we'll see what happens. No. So a great resource is Portswigger. Onload only works for a few tags, but basically what you can do here is you can go and say, okay, well, these event handlers, I need input, so let's click input. And you can control click to do multiple. So we're going to do input and all events, all browsers, sure. And then we can go see if onload is there. It is not. Oh, search type event. There we go. Oh no, it is. Okay, we have to change the type to image. That's cool. Does it have to be it has to be a valid image. Okay. However, this is kind of a stupid way of doing it. There's an easier way. And I mean, we already have it, right? We already have the XSS. But we have to mouse over it. So the best way of making this automated, so basically as soon as the person presses enter, it executes, in my opinion, is on focus. The problem is we need to do something else. We need to go autofocus equals, and then you can put anything really. Usually just a 1 is fine. Did you do autofocus equals 1, on focus equals this? Oh look, boom. And then it'll just endlessly do this as well. So what autofocus does is it basically, as soon as the page loads, if there's a element with an autofocus, your cursor will immediately sort of click in it. On-click is working. On-click should work, but again, you have to click. Yeah, on-click works, but you have to click. That's the issue. On-focus is basically when the element gets focused, and in a lot of elements, you can put the autofocus tag. Anyway. Alright, let's open this one. Okay, thanks for entering your name. Okay, it's in the title. So I'm guessing the point here is you can't execute scripts in the title. Is that it? You can't just do this. No, you can. Wait, what? I was gonna say, like, that's... What's the point of this one? You can, yeah, because you're in the head. You can load scripts. I don't know. I don't know what this one was. May seem like a foolish question, but what kind of threat does XSS pose to local XSS? What do you mean local XSS? I'm not sure I understand what you mean by local XSS. You mean reflected? If you mean reflected, so that's, yeah. Stored XSS is obviously the more dangerous one. Reflected can be dangerous though. If it's in a URL, then you could obviously send the user the URL. Most users will click on a URL, and then it'll execute anyway. If it's more like a form, potentially what you can do there is if there's also like a cross-site request forgery, you can set up a cross-site request forgery attack on a malicious site, get the user to go to that site. That will automatically submit the form to the vulnerable site and embed the XSS there. What the risks are? Well, the risk... No, not leak cookie. I mean, let's say... Let's just... Most XSS these days doesn't do anything... Doesn't leak cookies. Cookies are so well protected these days. In 90%, probably 95% of circumstances, the cookies aren't getting leaked. But the fact is, you can execute any JavaScript. Arbitrary JavaScript. Alright? You can execute absolutely any JavaScript on the page. Which can lead to account takeovers even if you can't access the cookies. Executing JavaScript is bad. All right, well, let's see what this one does. Thanks for entering your name. Okay, so this is DOM XSS. Actually, no, it's not. Wait a minute. I was going to say, this is not DOM XSS. Yeah, let me... Basically, we can actually... It's in the URL now. Yeah, so we can just... I put a single quote after it, and now we're here. So what we can do, really, is... We can do something like this. We can put a semicolon. We can do alert document.domain. And then do something like that. Right? And then if I just take out the view source and actually fix the scheme, no, easy. So I guess that this one might actually be, this is both. So in this instance here is actually reflected XSS in JavaScript. Right? I believe there's a DOM XSS right here. So what we can do if we do like this, we just inject that tag again. Oh no, okay. Oh, okay, it's encoding. Right, never mind. We can't do that. If it didn't encode this, then there'd probably be some DOM XSS as well. But in this instance, it is actually encoding it. So this is just regular JavaScript. Yeah, the HTML is a vulnerable sync. But yeah. I want to see what this OR1 equals. So we've done the XSS, pretty basic XSS here. Oh, open redirect. That took me too long to realize. Okay, so basically what happens here is if you click the link, it redirects to Google. Basically, the idea here is that, I mean, in this case, it's kind of silly because it's already going external. This would ideally be like a redirect to an internal site, like login or something, right? Like, it's already kind of a bad example. I wouldn't really call this open redirect because the point of the functionality is to redirect. But if you have something like a redirect, which is clearly only used to redirect to internal pages like login, and you notice it's just reflecting it here, then you can try and do stuff, right? Like HTTP, and basically just do, okay, well, can we just do HTTP, yes, example.com, yes, we can, basically any kind of site. And so the idea here is you can just paste this in and redirect to the site. So obviously this is bad because if you own a website as an attacker, you can just make a spoof page of the login page of this application, right? And then you can just give people a URL, which if you look at the URL, right? Let's go back here. If you look at the URL is trusted, right? Well, the host name. So this part is trusted by the user because obviously it is. They know this, right? If this was, for example, if this was like yourcompany.com, right? You would trust a link that went to yourcompany.com. But it's redirecting at the end. So if I was to make a copy of yourcompany.com, a malicious copy on my site and host it at, let's just say, like this, right? Your company with a 0 instead of an O. Then you get redirected to this page. Or even something like stupid, like yourcompany.co.uk. You would get redirected to this. You might not notice the URL change. And then you type your credentials into a login site that's not actually your site. So yeah. Let's skip open redirect. It's kind of boring. LFI? Let's do LFI. Oh wait, I think there's a setting now, isn't there? No, I have it turned off. Always secure. Let's do no protection. Let's see if that works, maybe. LFI it was, right? Nope. Doesn't do shit. Most of these are pretty basic. Yeah. That's alright, though. We always have newcomers in chat. Okay, so we have my favorite cat picks. This was clearly written by a Brit. And if we actually look at these, we can see image. Maybe I should show it here. I need to enable all of this. So it's making a request to /image, passing the parameter file with cat1. Okay, awesome. And if we switch this to cat2, I imagine we can just get cat2. So a really useful thing to do to test whether we can even really do anything with this is to do a /. If we get the same response as before, that's a okay-ish indicator that we can probably do something here. And obviously one thing we can try and do is do sort of a, let's do a direct, like an absolute file path. So we're going to assume, because server says Ubuntu, that we are on actual Ubuntu. So let's just try etc password. File not found. Okay. But what happens if we do, we know that / works. So what happens if we just keep doing /slashes? And then put etc password in somewhere at the end. Oh, look. We have etc password. Lovely. Cool, right? Yes, it is sick. Can we get the shadow file? Probably not. No. We can try host. We didn't even figure out which directory, like how many directories up we are, because we can just take out these /slashes until it doesn't work. Okay, so that doesn't work, so it means we're here. So what that means is when we had this file cat1.jpg, I think it was, right? Yeah. So when we had file equals cat1.jpg, we don't know. We're assuming what's happening is this cat1.jpg is being taken on the server side, and it's going to be prefixed by some file path, right? And we know that if we replace cat1.jpg with this string, we get to etc password, which means we can work backwards. Because what we can do is we can basically say, okay, well, this path element here and this cancel out, right? This path element and this one cancels out. This path element and this one cancels out. So actually we need, I don't know, /1/2, I think. Maybe we'll do 3, 4, 5. So basically, this will cancel out, this cancels out, this cancels out, this cancels out, and this cancels out. So we know the cat1 is located in a directory that's 5 deep from root, basically. We know that it looks like this. And we can even do some guessing, right? We could, because we know that we can go up one directory, you can guess, okay, well, maybe it's in images. It is. That was a lucky guess. It could have been like static, but we got file not found. But luckily, it's in images. Okay, so now we can go up one more. Is it in maybe static now? No. Is it in something like dub? No. Is it in something like HD docs? Is it in like web root? Could be anywhere, right? We don't actually know. What we could do potentially is go up 5 and go proc and then self Command line, maybe? Okay. Environ might be one. No. Read the Nginx config file? Yeah, we could do that as well. So we could do etc nginx. The problem is it might be http.config.conf. It could be nginx.conf. Oops. Okay, it is. But here's the thing. Yeah, so the sites are going to be in etc nginx sites enabled. So we could try and grab. We could hope there's a default.conf. No. It could also be that. Is it 00 dash? Yeah, it's something stupid, isn't it? It might be tree zeros. What is it on my system? Actually, I don't think I have. Oh, I do. Yeah. Oh, it's just default. So it might just be default. There we go. Okay, so it's in. So we know. Okay, here. Luckily, the var dub default. But we don't know what else is in there. So presumably, you do index.php? No. No, without a shell we can't pwd. Yeah, so there's basically a directory here, I'm assuming. We don't know. The other place we could potentially look for. We can see if we can access the error log. Oh. Look at that, though. We got... Oh, okay, so, yeah. This is actually interesting. Do we have... Hang on. You probably can't see this. It's really annoying. Assuming a default Apache? Well, this is Nginx, so no, we're not assuming anything. Ah, data. I think we found it. So let me just... So I think... If we put this here... And we do... That... Slash cat1.jpg? No. Maybe it's just images? What rank am I on, TreyHackMe? I don't really care about rank, but if you want to know, we can look. Oh, a lovely binary rank. Fuck yeah. Palindromic as well. Let me, when I do that, I just realized I should probably... Hang on. Oh, God. I want to... I don't know if that's going to do anything, but... Cool. Actually, wait a minute. I'll reopen. Well, they don't make you top. No, they don't make you top anything. It's just the fact that, like, I'm pretty sure TryHackMe has like over 1 million users now. So the problem is, most people are going to be in the top 10. Like, most active users are going to be the top 10 purely because there are so many people who just create an account and don't do anything. I don't think they're fudging the numbers. The issue is there's it's a phenomenon where, like, because you'll have way more people who sign up for a site and don't use it than you have people who sign up and use it actively. Yes, there you go. The body of data has a tail. Is a much better way of putting it. All right. Well, I don't think we're going to find this site because I don't think we're even on. We might not even be on this, to be honest. But yeah, you can see what we're going. They could try the access log as well. Yeah, I don't know. All right. It fixed that so it doesn't count inactive members. All right. Well, there we go. I'm still in the top 1% somehow. All right, let's get into the cool stuff. SQL injection. Is not working. Fantastic. If it was PvP, can we try the filter strip? Why can't we try the filter strip redacted? You should know this. Love the new look. Thank you. If you missed the intro song. No, it's Nginx, but it is PHP. Why can't we use it? It's one of the first things we did. Well, we tried just accessing a file directly, right? And it didn't work. Even though we can definitely access this file. What does that mean? What does it mean when we can't access a file using its absolute path, but we can when we're using a relative path? There's a direct path. I mean, it's a bit simpler than that. It means something's being prefixed to whatever we pass here. So our input, right, is being prefixed. Which means as soon as we try and do a PHP filter, right, on the server, we're going to get this. And the server's not going to do shit with this. And we can't even do something like ... That's not how it works. Alright, because it's just going to interpret. It's already in file path mode. All this will do is end up with this. And it still doesn't understand this. PHP filters will only work if it's literally the first thing. If you can start, so this is obviously being passed to like include or something, right here. If you can inject right here, if you can inject there, then you can do filters, you can do URLs, etc., everything. Usually, but if there's anything here, if there's like a prefix, dot, and then like this is where we're injecting, right? Dot, by the way, is the concatenator in PHP. That's why it's weird, but anyway. If we're injecting here, just can't do it. Can't do it unless you can control the prefix somehow. If you can somehow set the prefix to an empty string, then you're fine, but... Alright, so it looks like the SQL lab is just not working. We'll try the SQL 2, I guess? No. Lovely. Okay, database is down. I'm guessing. Alright, can't do databases. Can we do SSRF? View the source of any website. Excellent. Let's do example.com. Alright, so what's happening here? We're going to go here. Oh, it's a post request. We can grab... Awesome. So we're just giving it a URL here. Oops. Maximize burp again. And we're getting the source code back. So what can we do here? We can obviously try and access a local host. And we indeed get it. This is the local site. But that didn't give us much. We can try and do file. Let's see password again. Lovely. Did we get it? Actually, yeah, you're right. I don't think we did. Yeah, we didn't. It might be HTTPS. We did, though. Get this. Now, this is interesting. Now we might be able to use PHP filter. No. I think that's correct. It's been such a while since I've used PHP filter. PHP scheme. Come on. It's really annoying because it's PHP filter, but it doesn't actually show as filter here. Wrapper. Again, they're called PHP wrappers. So it is resource, yeah. So yeah, we can't unfortunately do that, which is kind of annoying. But we can use file. When was it? There's so many SSRFs. Exciting stuff. Get a screenshot of a new website. Okay. Oops. No, that's not right. No, this one. So I imagine this is the same thing. Maybe. And then if we view this screenshot. It's just the same thing, it's just using screenshot app. You could potentially look around in the screenshot and see what it's using to actually make the screenshot. There's probably some EXIF data. And then, like, potentially exploit stuff that way. I think there's actually an EXIF. Yeah, here we go. Alright, maybe it doesn't say. Alright. Okay. I don't understand the difference between this one and maybe no, that's just the same. I don't know. These seem very similar. I'm wondering if there's a PDF one. Ah, can't type. Ah, here we go. Alright, so we're going to do some more advanced crap now. So if we use the domain example.com, we get only URLs from this are allowed. Oh no, what are we going to do? So what we can do potentially is something like this, where we just do v equals. Like maybe it's just checking for this string. Oh, crap, should have done that. But maybe it's just checking for that. No, it's actually checking for the domain, apparently. Is it HTTP? It is, okay. So, can we do something stupid like example.com like this? Okay. So, maybe it's... Is it doing like... Is that a good one? Oh. HTTPS again? Yeah, maybe? No, it's not HTTPS, and we need HTTP. So it looks like... Can we do like subdomains? We can do subdomains. Do something stupid like that. I assume this is going to be some kind of weird domain confusion trick. If you delete origin, probably nothing. Add a new URL parameter. I mean, it might be that.
Thank you for following.
Thank you for following. Who followed? Why isn't it showing up in my feed? Weird. So yeah, there is a Portswigger URL filter, isn't there? Excellent. Allowed domain name is going to be that, and we want example.com. Alright, we'll do encodings, I guess. Oh wait, or do we even need encodings? I don't understand what it means by encodes a pair string replacing each. Okay. I mean, this is all fine, I think. Alright, let's just copy all of them to clipboard. We're gonna basically put this here. Send this to intruder. Add that. Paste them in. Alright, I mean, let's see what happens. So basically, we kind of just want to look for example in the response, don't we? Oh, well, that's not going to be. Let's go to example.com and see. Okay, so example domain is in the response. So we want to actually check for... Nothing worked. Okay. I guess we could try all these attacks as well. We don't actually want loopback addresses. I mean, let's just do this, I guess. Wait, what? Clear. Paste. Valid module name is an interesting one. Oh, I'm actually getting that's guessing because it's set. Okay, never mind. All right, let's try. I guess we'll just try HTTP instead. HTTP. Come on. Yeah, I don't think it is working. We basically expect it's going to be one of these. Um. I don't know what we're missing. We're missing something, clearly. Right, we're supposed to be bypassing a filter. Basically... we're at XSSF 4. So only URLs from this domain are allowed. But oh, you know what we should... Oh, I just realized what we can do. Easy. All right. Yep. So this is actually not a bypass. This is using that open redirect. So using another part of the site. That's tricksy. But yeah, okay. I realized that in the end. So this isn't actually bypassing the filter, technically speaking. It's not actually bypassing because obviously the URL we gave it is technically a valid URL. It includes this. This isn't a bypass. This is this is an example of chaining attacks. All right, that's cool. I like that. All right, what about this one? Check whether a website is up. Example.com. Let's use HTTPS because I think example.com is on HTTP as well, but website is up. Okay. I mean, so we can use the collaborator here. Website is up. We go back to collaborating clip poll now. Yeah, I mean, that's just it. This is basically blind SSRF technically. So I guess that's the point of this lab, just to show we can actually get to stuff. I wonder if the point of this is to show that we can do things like localhost. Only remote. Oh, here we go. So if we do instead localtest.me, website is up. Okay, so this is it. So actually, this was a filtering one. So if we try to access localhost, it would say only remote URLs are allowed. Okay, that's fine. Thankfully, there are a bunch of websites which point to local addresses. So if you go, if we do a host local test.me, it resolves to basically, you know, we could do dig actually. We could do dig a, dig a local test.me, and we get what? Okay. We get 127001. There are a bunch of these though. I believe Hacktrix has a list. SSRF, local domains or something. 127.1. It probably won't. It might though. Oh, there's a bunch of them. We can definitely try 127.0. Or .1, sorry. No, only remote URLs. So localhost test.me works. Question now is, can we just do request failed? Yeah, okay. So what happens if we do 8080? Screenshot only from this website thing? What happened? The ending wasn't there? What do you mean? What screenshot? I think this is just broken now. Do I just... Okay, I think I just killed the site, but anyway. Alright, killed the site. Whoops. Has it run out of time? Oh, right, because it's Hacking Hub. Yep. God damn it. I really hate that. Alright, so we were on this one. We got like half an hour. We'll just blast through these. Okay. I mean, this is probably the same, I guess. Local test.me. I imagine a bunch of these are just... Okay. RCE. Let's do RCE. I'm honestly curious. These are some good stickers. Alright. They have a product check thing. So that's useful to know. Yeah. So basically, we inject a single quote, it fails. We inject another single quote, it works again, which is obviously potentially some kind of injection. If we inject a single quote and a semicolon, we get a failure again, which is interesting. If we do like a So basically what I think we figured out is this is, if I do a semicolon now, it works. Right? So the idea is there's some kind of command, right? Let's just do... So this on the server is going to something like some, I don't know, check.sh, like that. So this one is going here. So it could have been passed to a string. If it was passed to a string, and obviously this would fail, right? Because you've got all these dangling characters. This would then succeed because that is actually technically valid in Bash. But when I did this, we would also expect that to succeed because this should execute and return, and then you just got this dangling character. And even if that didn't, if we put a comment symbol after it, that should definitely succeed because then everything is come to that. How do you know it's Bash? I mean, it's just a guess. So the fact that this didn't work indicates it's probably not surrounding it with quotes. And so what we checked then is whether, okay, well this will work, and it did. Alright, so this did work. So the next thing we could try is just replacing this with like backticks, and then doing something stupid like echo -n1, and then we want to URL encode that. And that's good because this makes no goddamn sense, right, for a product ID. Also, like, what we should do is actually change this to a 2 and make sure we get a different... Okay, good. We couldn't find a product ID. So this is useful because this is clearly not the number 1, right? This is not at all the number 1, yet we're getting stock for ID 1. So also, the fact there's an error message means if I just put an ID command in here... Yeah, there we go. So we actually can reflect back a few bits of data. Alright, so we could just do who am I? We're running as dub data. We could probably do ls. We do ls-l. Okay, we can, but we're going to kill it, I guess. Can we just do cat? Etsy hosts? No. Interesting. I mean, we could do so much stuff with this, like PWD. So can we like echo? I guess then we don't even need to do this. We could just do 1 and then do echo test into test.php. And then what we can do now is try and access test.php. No. Yeah. Hey, there we go. Alright. So now what we want to do is just put some... So we'll put some very strange code in here. That should work. Hey! We got it! Now we have a full web shell. Boom! Easy, 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 easy. Koglitch, thank you for subscribing with Prime. The app code. We can actually see the app code now. So I imagine. I mean, so we can just do. You know what? We're going to do this. Cat index.php. Oh, wait. I should do cat index.php into base 64. Is it W0? Yeah. Okay, so that is actually correct. So this is all routed. Okay. So let's go up one level, I guess. Here we go. We're gonna go into controllers. This is basically what modern PHP web apps look like. This is an MVC. This is why a lot of the time file uploads don't result in command injection anymore. We were very lucky here, but a lot of the time you just can't get this shit. So we look in controllers. Lovely. Look at this. We want rce.php. So we're going to go into base 64 -w0, and we're going to change this into cat. Okay, cool. So this is the code. You just copy it all, I guess. All right. Here's the code. So lesson 1 is what we're in. Lesson 1 stock. Yeah, so here we go. Oh wait, what?
Incoming raid.
Incoming raid from Finn with Gun. Thank you for raiding with a party of 3 people. Appreciate it. How was your stream, my friend? Oh, there we go. Lesson 1 stock check. So here's the command. It's just executing curl. Wait, what? It's executing curl? That's fucking weird. I don't know. This is fucking weird. I don't know. Learn something new? Awesome. Always good. I don't understand what's going on here, to be honest. I mean, exec is... This is where it is, so... It's just kind of odd that there's... It's just doing a curl command. Alright, let's see what the RC2 shit does, I guess. Okay, ping, so... So it pings and then doesn't respond. What happens if we just ping 127.0.0.1? Is this just going to be blind? So if we just do a sleep 5 or something? Yeah. So if you didn't notice the pause, if you look down here, we got 5,085 milliseconds. So maybe we just do like echo test or something. Oh, there we go. So we can actually do some stuff. So it's not actually blind. There we go. Easy. Again, very easy. Is RC3 blind then? Okay. What's going on here? So I'm imagining it's doing something like, so obviously this is potentially a file. And it's just echoing something to a file, maybe? So I guess the question is, can we like echo something like environment variables maybe? Like, can we just do path? And then if I refresh here... no, okay. We just do that? Let's just try a single quote. Tibbies! Hey, Foe Machina. How are you? Is it literally just going to be like raw PHP? Like, can we just do like PHP info? Yep. That's it. God. So we can just do this again. This, by the way, what I'm about to show you is, as far as I'm aware, the smallest. The smallest shell. Web shell you can get in PHP. Sometimes you need a space after the semicolon, sometimes you don't. We're going to see if this needs it. So we're going to go here, and we're going to go 0 equals ID. You don't need it. Okay, so in this case you don't. So this, as far as I'm aware, is the smallest. It's 16 bytes. And we will share it. So it basically uses the fact that PHP has these short tags. So usually what you would do, right, is like you start a PHP document like that. You don't technically need to. Most of the time, short tags are turned on, so you can just use this. Even if not, the fact is this equals sign, I'm pretty sure is always available. What the equal sign does, it's really useful. It basically is a shorthand for echo. So if you're like coding HTML, right, and you want, and you know that, so you can code PHP various ways. You can, if you're writing PHP code, you can do stuff like echo HTML, blah, 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 right? You can write the entire HTML document within echo statements in the PHP code if you want to. Or alternatively, what you can do is you can actually just put HTML tags in the document, in the PHP document, and then all of your dynamic code is just surrounded by PHP tags, right? And like then you can end the HTML here. But you could break this up. So, like, for example, you might have echo title, blah, 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 right in here. Something like that. I mean, it's bad HTML. But then you might do something like, okay, let's create. Let's actually put a head tag here. Whatever, and then if you have the body, and then you might do another PHP tag, right? And this works. PHP understands, okay, well, this is clearly not PHP. This is PHP, so it enables PHP here, turns off PHP for this bit, enables PHP again here. It's very cool. But basically, this is short. This question mark equals is just shorthand for echo. So if you already have, let's say before you even do your HTML, you have some PHP code up here that loads in the title of the page, right? Let's say it puts like it loads a config object with a title equal to, I don't know, test. Let's just say it does some code up here, loads this variable, and then what you want to do is you can just do title, right? So we have a title tag, and then what you do is equals, and then you can just like literally pass it the variable. And that's the same as doing echo and echoing this variable. So this is all this does is echo. These backticks are very special in PHP if these are enabled, which a lot of the time they are. It's basically shorthand for running the system command, or the system function. Okay? And that literally is used to execute OS commands. And there's a semicolon after that. That's fine. That's usually needed. Then you have the closing tag. And then all this weird syntax is, this $_get is an array of all the get parameters that have been passed. And you can't leave it empty. So you could put anything in here. You could put like an A if you wanted to. The only reason I do a 0 is this won't cause any system errors. If you do A, because it's unquoted, you'll get weird PHP errors sometimes. Right? Because technically this is a string that needs to be quoted. However, numbers are numbers. They don't need quotes. So you can just put a 0 in there. And the upshot of that is you can just pass a 0 as a parameter name and it will work. So now we have basically ID being passed as the value for the get parameter 0, which then gets passed into here as ID. That gets executed as the system, using the system function, which results in the ID string of the user, and then that literally just gets echoed back. 16 bytes is a very, very short. You can backdoor an app using this. I mean, I wouldn't call it a backdoor. It's just PHP code. Backdooring is something completely different. But yeah, there we go. All right, what else we got? I guess we could try the XXE. XXE is a fan favorite. We have a sample sitemap apparently, which is yeah, okay, good. So let me save this as test.xml. Choose file, test.xml. Go. Lovely. So what we can probably do here is just go here, repeater, send. We don't really want to care about the style sheet crap. What we do want to do is grab where's the cheat sheet actually located? The syntax is not complicated, just difficult to remember. I just realized it's on payloads, all the things. There we go. Cool. So, classic exit. Right, so we want this. We're going to modify this. We're going to do it in stages. So I'm going to create a doc type. We're not going to use system yet. We are just going to use Tiberius. Well, you know what? We'll use please subscribe. Okay, so we know for a fact that these URLs get reflected back. So what we can do is replace this with whatever, I imagine, and it's going to get reflected back. No. Wait, what? Do I need this? No, I don't. Okay. Interesting. Okay. Oh, hang on. There we go. I think I had an extra tag. All right. So basically, if we go, we should get that reflected. Lovely. Okay. So we know we can control this and get it reflected back in here. If I create this test variable, well, sorry, test entity, please subscribe, and then in this location thing, I do an ampersand. I've named the entity. Let's name the entity XXE. We do ampersand XXE semicolon. Now you'll see please subscribe. Okay. So basically, all this is an entity, a custom entity that we have defined here in the doc type. We basically said this entity is called XXE. It's literally a string. Please subscribe, and if you see it in the XML document, you can just replace it with this string. Literally all we're doing now. Okay? There are some predefined entities. For example, GT is greater than. So, you'll notice... I think it's re-enable pretty. Yeah, here we go. So there is the greater than symbol, right? So that's already predefined, but you can do custom ones. And what we can do, in fact, is create another entity called XXE2, and we can probably do something like this, where we refer to XXE. So basically, we're defining XXE2 as XXE. And now if we put XXE2 down here, we probably should get please subscribe again. Yes, we do. Excellent. All right, so even though we referred to XXE2, because XXE2 refers to XXE, we get please subscribe. But what you can do with this is you can just do stuff like this. So we can paste it 5 times, and we should get please subscribe 5 times. Which is cool. And then if we just copy this, and we get XXE3, and let's say we replace all the instances of XXE reference here with XXE2, and then use XXE3 down here, we should get the please subscribe 25 times. And basically this is a massive attack where you can recursively call stuff and waste a lot of memory. But that's kind of boring, to be honest. That's been done for decades. And now what we want to really do is use the system keyword at the start. The system keyword basically is kind of weird. It says, okay, this string here that we're going to define is not available directly. It's available somewhere else, and we're going to let the XML parser decide the best way to get there. So a lot of the time what you can do is just use a URL, right? So we might get example.com, That didn't work. The easiest thing though we can do is use the file thing, so the file scheme. So if we do Etsy hosts, or maybe not. Oh, because I haven't got x63. Okay. So I think let's just start again. Let's do http example.com. We didn't get that. Maybe we need HTTPS. No, it might just be because it's trying to incorporate HTML into an XML document. Let's try the file scheme. There we go. Boom. That worked. Try Etsy password. Oh. Maybe type it correctly. Etsy password. There we go. Lovely. If this is Java, which it probably isn't, we can actually call directory listings. No. So that's a really good check for Java, by the way. If you can literally pass a directory into XXE and it returns a list of files, you are almost 100% guaranteed that's a Java backend system doing that. Java is the only thing I know that does this. I don't know why it does this. It kind of doesn't make any sense. If you do a file read on a directory, it'll just give you a list. I guess maybe it makes sense. It's still kind of dumb. But yeah. So we can also check. Hey, can we run the shadow? No. That's pretty cool. Any questions before we wrap it all up? Pointers galore. Yep. First wrap stream ever. Nice. That's good. Yeah, I do these every Wednesday. Honestly, if you have a Twitch account, it's easier to follow me on Twitch. It's a little bit better to follow me on Twitch, honestly. Twitch is a better streaming experience anyway. All right. Let's see if we can find someone else to raid. I don't know who's streaming. Well, DJ Chateau is streaming, which is nice. So I imagine we will raid them. How long have they been streaming? Only 18 minutes. We're going to raid DJ Shadow. How to fix this issue in particular? So there's a setting in most XML parsers where you can turn off external entities. And that literally will fix it. External entities are so rarely used, I actually don't know any valid use for them, to be honest. There really isn't a point in using them. If you're just parsing regular XML documents, you don't need external entities. Yes, thank you, Ryan. Alright, we're going to raid DJ Chateau. Oh, you redeemed text to British speech. That's weird. It just shows up as regular text online. So you want me to say Oh, Oni-chan, Choto mate kudasai. There we go. Done. Completed. All right, we're gonna raid DJ Chateau. We are gonna display the ending screen. Please follow me on Twitter, join the Discord server, subscribe to the YouTube channel. Of course, give me a follow on Twitch if you're not already following me on Twitch. This was a pretty quick stream, but I gotta go back to work now. Pack some actual web apps. But yeah, appreciate the suggestion. I think it was Redacted who suggested it. I forget. Someone suggested the application we hacked today. Anyway, say a big hello to DJ Shadow. Actually, you know what we're going to spam in chat? We're going to spam Python. Because that's the thing he came up with earlier. Python is the message we're going to spam in chat as we raid. Unfortunately, if you're not on Twitch, you're not raiding, but appreciate you all. And I will see you probably on Monday. I'm mentoring Monday. All right. Well, let's go raid DJ Chateau.